sending it to the target. Okay. Now at this point, depends on whether you carry a hot chamber or a cold chamber. Now in Fezzi's instance at this time, she's carrying a cold chamber. That means now she needs to break the slide and load the bullet before she breaks the shot. If you carry a hot chamber, once your firearm is out, you present it, you squeeze the trigger, the gun is going to go off. But at this point in time, she will need to break the slide and then break the shot. You can go ahead and break the slide. Okay, present the shot. Now what we're going to do now, remember the fundamentals of marksmanship: side feature, side alignment, and slow trigger squeeze. You can go ahead and take the shot. Excellent. Okay, now at this point in time, the slide is racked back. That means the magazine is empty. Now when you reload, remember this is a dangerous situation. You are confronted with a threat. You do not want to lose sight of what that person is doing. So you keep your eye on the target or whoever is threatening your life at that point in time. The reason why you don't lose sight of that is that now you can decide, now okay, I'm out, I need to reload. Do I need to run for cover or do I need to stand where I am? Okay, so if you are behind cover, then obviously you'll be safe. But if you need to run behind cover at this point, that's what you need to do. That's why you do not lose sight of where you're shooting, what you're shooting at. Okay, so now you're going to present your firearm in a 45 degree, muzzle pointing up. Remember the gun is empty now. Muzzle pointing up. You reach with your left hand your new magazine. When you press the release magazine button, immediately you draw out your new magazine. So when it drops, immediately reload. Looking at the target, don't look at your gun at this time. So that's why you need to do this practice at home so that you make sure that your hand-eye coordination is on point. All right, go ahead and change.
Okay.
All right, so once now your magazine is loaded, your slide will still be moved back. Remember, before we loaded the magazine, the firearm was facing 45 degree and end. Once you've loaded, do not close the slide while the firearm is pointing up, because that can cause a negligent discharge or the gun going off without you wanting it to go off. So before you close the slide, you present it to the target and then you close the slide. Should there be a malfunction with the firearm and then when you release the slide, the firing pin hits the primer, the gun goes off, at least then you know you'll be pointing at the target. Okay, so now you can go ahead and break the second shot. Alright, so that is the cycle of how we do these drills: unconcealing, drawing, presenting, breaking the shot, and reloading. Okay, so we're gonna keep doing that until we understand the fundamentals of how we do that and be comfortable with it. Once we're done with that, then we're gonna be doing now increasing the speed of doing the very same process, because the faster you become, the safer you become. Remember, the worst thing that can happen to you in a gunfight is to get shot. And the second worst thing that can happen to you after you get shot is to get shot again. So what we're doing now is to avoid being shot in the first place, so that you'll be the first one to neutralize the threat before the threat neutralizes you. Alright, so ladies and gentlemen, go ahead and practice.